Namaste. Welcome to this yoga class, which I have coined or calling ancient yoga practice. It's an attempt to do the old practices, the ancient practices that do help to enlighten and bring spiritual upliftment and opening, using the Hatha yoga, as well as ancient techniques of breathing, meditation, kriyas, tantra. And today I'm sharing with you, I would like to read this piece. It's a beautiful book, it's beautifully written by Craig Williamson, Muscle Retraining for Pain-Free Living. I'm going to read from page 117. When she was in a stressful situation, the muscle contractions were even stronger. Now she was aware of the hidden stress that was almost continuously present in the body. She realized that the reflex causing her chronic muscle tension was being triggered by her own habitual fears and anxieties. As Joan's case shows, thoughts and beliefs can fall into habitual patterns just like muscles. Underlying mental attitudes, for example, about competence, our importance to others, and the hospitality of the world, are programmed into us. These beliefs influence our perception of our whole self. Just as dangers in the external environment can activate an emergency response from your nervous system, perceived threats within your mind can do the same. In fact, completely imaginary fears can activate the sympathetic system as effectively as real danger. And so I'm taking that as a focus for our class so that we can observe and watch any habitual tensions, physical tensions that arise, and then there's the ability to be able to look into the tension and to allow the introspective mind to delve and find what belief systems are we holding there, or what is the habitual thought pattern that is causing this tightness or dysfunctional movement pattern, or inability to move, tightness, soreness, pain, anything that arises in your body. So we become silent in the practice, in our own selves, to be able to listen to the body. So let's do that and enjoy listening. It will bring us into that space of ourselves and we can listen. Starting an easy seat. Relax for a moment, placing your hands in whatever position on your legs or in your lap that you prefer. Come to an awareness of your breath and already notice habitual tightness or tensions in the body, and urge yourself, invite yourself to drop into the earth, to relax into your seats. Feel the breath. And notice it might naturally go into Ujjayi breathing. Letting the mind come to rest, letting the body come to rest. And prepare the mind for witnessing, to come to the observer nature. Not with judgment, just pure awareness. We can start the class with 3 arms. Join me if you wish, or mentally repeat the arms in your mind, vibrating it through your body. Deep inhale. Gently place your hands onto your knees and start to circle the body around. Inhale, going forward, exhaling, rocking back. And this is where the mind can really come in to notice, am I moving freely? Do I feel contained, contrived, controlled? Am I allowing myself to surrender? Am I dropping into my true nature? Am I just being? And when you do feel tightness, or pain, or difficulty in the body, there's nothing to do but to surrender, relax, let go, drop. Just all different words for the same thing. It's an unknotting, an undoing. And recircle other direction. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Back into the center. Circle again the first direction. You're welcome to swap your legs around. Stretch your arms out as you hug and lengthen out. And do the same circle. Just if you want to feel what that feels like. Same circle. But add the arms to become a helix. Relax the facial tightness. Breathe and expand your body. Last circle. Come to the center. Inhale pull the fingers to the sky. Reach. Exhale. And the next exercise for meditation, I'm going to teach you Khechari mudra, Shambavi mudra, and the 3 bandhas. But we slowly introduce it. We're going to start with the Shambavi mudra. So looking in and out to the center of your forehead on the next exercise, like you're trying to look into eyebrows. Whether your eyes are closed or open, you're trying to look up at the eyebrows. Place your hands, if it's a bit tight to do that, or that on the wrist, you're welcome to put it on the fists. If your legs need a bit of a stretch now, they can come straight. Otherwise, they can remain bent. And we inhale, looking at the center of your forehead. Inhale, open your chest. And exhale, just relax, looking back and forward. If your neck feels a bit tense on that, you can just open your chest, lifting, and your arms pressing your head forward. So lifting from your belly. Open, lift the belly. Exhale, keep the belly lifted as you relax your back and up again. For the next minutes, remain focused on the center of your forehead, Shambavi mudra. Inhale, open. Exhaling back. Last one. Continue. If you need to give your wrist a bit of a shake or a relax. We're moving into Navasana, the boat pose. Suck your belly, ribs down, and there's really, you're already working on the bandhas. From the chin back, you've got all 3 bandhas in Navasana. Option of bending the knees at all times or working towards them to a straight line. So from this position, we go inhale, open. Exhale, and bring your knees in. That will get the torso in the right position, and then you lift your legs up. If they need to stay bent, that's great. So I'll give you another option now. So you could keep having your hands supported behind you. Otherwise, inhale up, and exhale, come to the full Navasana. Inhale up, exhale. While we're doing that, I explained to you the 3 bandhas. You've got the bandha at the base, mula, the roots, bandha in the rib cage, so try and put your tummy underneath your rib cage. And then you've got Jalandhara bandha in the throat, where you pull your chin back and lock into the throat. One last one. Take a moment to relax. Just rest forward if you want to touch your toes and stretch forward. If you just want to place your hands down and relax. next exercise I'm going to give you in sections. The first, like preliminary, and you can stay with that. Then we can take a little bit more advanced, and you can decide where you stay. Again, if the wrists are a bit sore, you can change it to a fist, or even change it onto elbows, which makes the position a bit more hard, but harder. Place the hands behind you, and this for 1 minute we're going to go as fast as you can. So we want to get some warmth into the body. Inhale, lifting your hips up, knees go forward, feet are parallel and planted, and you can choose to keep your head tucked in or taking the head back. So it depends on the shoulders and the neck, feeling there, and come back down straight where the hips were. Okay, for 1 minute, inhaling up, exhaling down. Feel the tricep lifting. Press your hands down into the ground. And not to slow down, keep going, almost there. Last one. Rest a moment, fold forward and down. Next one, you can stay with that and just do it slower, or go into this. If you do it on fists, it does make more space for your hips to come back. We go from the lift position all the way between your hands. Sit down, Namaskar, or place the hands behind for an option. And we go again, feet down, feet forward, down. 1 minute. And then the 3 bandhas when you come through. Get your hips by your hands, you're using the lift of the bandhas. Last few. Last one. And relax, lie down, completely relax in any position of your choice. Feel the breath and let the breath start to relax. breath in. Drag your legs into the chest and start rolling backwards. If you find you struggle to get back up, let your hold underneath the knees and let the legs help you to get that roll. Lift under the belly. So all you need to do is a nice relaxed exhale and roll back up and keep rolling. You can already start working on the next pose by feeling the tummy pulling and the legs lifting. So the pelvis is lifting up in that position. Last one. And come lie down on your back, still holding your shins. Relax. Okay, let's go back to Navasana. You can have your hands behind your head, or if you prefer, keep them straight in front of you or on the floor. Suck the tummy, stretch your legs if you can, and we bend one leg and other one. So we're in this position. You could have hands there, just for 1 minute, push, or hands there, or more advanced, hands there. Continue doing this piston push-pull motion with the legs and come down lying onto your back. Again, you get an option of putting your hands by your side or putting the hands behind your head. If your head needs to stay up, then do so. Otherwise, completely relax. Push-pull the legs. Harmonize with your breath. One leg is inhale, other leg is exhale. Try and feel again, where do you tense? Feel if you can get your whole body on the floor. Lower back, middle back, upper back, head. Good, take a moment. Both legs in. Then completely relax on your back. Again. breath, your own way, come sitting up, open legs. The first one, just really comfortable distance. Just as a kid, we're going to sit not too wide. And we stir the pot. This exercise comes from the Bihar school of yoga. And really try and lengthen. And coming as far back as you can. And stir the whole arm of the pots. Exhaling forward. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Last circle, and continue to the other direction. Don't forget the back movement using Mula Bandha and the stomach muscles. Try and stir the pot right by the pelvis. That's surprising because it might be the arms that really get the workout. Yeah. As well. Last one. Take a moment. Straighten your shoulders up. Another one, straight shoulders up. And down. Good. Next one, we can make the legs a little wider and we relax into the garland pose just for the first time. Place the hand, reach over. If the elbow can, it comes down and we relax for half a minute. Breathe. Slowly other side. Hand there, shoulders relax, palm open. Slowly. Now we're going to go over the legs, straight over, and then to the middle, and then to the side, and to the middle, and to the side. If you want to skip out the double middle, you can just go side, middle, side, side, middle, side. Okay. So when you're ready, you reach over the leg, then you reach with both hands to the toes, and to the side. 10 more seconds. Finish. If you remember to do it equally on both sides, not serious. When you reach the one you started with, relax. Close the legs. Come back to relax on your back into the blissful baby, Ananda Balasana. Bring your knees close to your armpits. Reach for the outsides of your foot, or some people hold on the insides. Relax. Feel the whole body drop, hold back. And if you like, you now got a big steering wheel, and you could move your steering wheel to drive the knees down towards the floor. Nice inner thigh stretch. And then to pull both feet, you can press into the hands and pull. Relax. Hug both legs to the chest. Now we practicing to levitate off the floor by pushing, suck the tummy down, and you're going to push down with your back. As you push down with your back, your legs are going to go up, so that when you do that in a fast motion, then you can start hopping off the floor. So let's first practice the mechanism. You inhale, exhale, you push your legs into your hands, you suck your tummy down, you push your back into the floor, and you release. And you push, and you release. It's like you've got a ball here that's expanding, and you have to push away. Your back goes down, and your legs go up. Okay, if you start to feel the mechanism there, that's great. Just keep doing that if you need to. If you start feeling that, or try and play around with this idea of hopping yourself off the floor. And if you can, we're going to do that for 1 minute. So that one, the head will be in towards the legs. Another 20 seconds. Your last 10 seconds. And when you're done, come lie down onto your back and relax. We come to the last exercise. And again, I'm going to show it a little bit easier and then work towards. The downward facing dog should be a comfortable position, but not necessarily that when we start the practice. And but always to remember to relax the torso, to stretch and to allow that press to be through the arms. So to modify this, what we ultimately are going to go for is a stretch in the hamstring, the leg out to the side and back up. But I'm going to give you modifications for that, play around with that, because lots of people find cramping on the side, a bit difficult in the hip, and it depends on the mobility that's available in your hip joint. So the first one, what I want you to try is make the legs quite wide and the arms far forward. So a wide downward. And then just bend and relax. And keep going from side to side. Really relax. Lift the tummy. Feel the chest and the ribs relax. The last one. Then come to all fours. And you can, and this is where people often find cramping, a compensation, the leg drops to the side, this drops off the knee. So I want you rather to do very relaxed with bent legs, if you like. So relax your back and you bring your knee, and you're bringing it to the side, but more like the fire hydrant position. Out to the back, and then to the side. You just feel what that feels like. So let's do it in 4. Bring it down. Inhale, 1, up, to the side, 2, back, and down. You'll notice you tend to want to lean onto the one arm. Try and get the weight on this arm, which the leg is raised up. And that will give you a bit of an idea of how to do it when you're in the downward facing dog position. Try the other side. So this is a variation that you can change to if the other one is too much. Do one more on this leg. And you can take a rest for your wrists. Nice to pull them in with the back of your hand on the floor for the opposite stretch. And let's go for the pose in your downward facing dog. The head relaxes down, legs up. If you need to ever keep the legs a bit bent, that's fine. Root down through the one leg and raise the other leg up. And it's a beautiful stretch to the back of your leg. You might think it's not so beautiful. Breathe. Just enjoy the stretch. Then take it to the side and back up and down and change. So what another variation is, if you want to, you can just step on it and bring it up and down. So I prefer that variation of this movement instead of hardening and causing any hip compensation, even in the arms. So let me show you the variation again. The neck will go up, bend. So you're leaning on the side, you push back. It can be nice and relaxed. The bottom leg will still get its stretch. Or keep it straight to the side, up and down. Let's do one more on each leg. And come to rest, pose of the child. Now we're ready for a short relaxation. You might want to grab your clothes or blankets, a cushion, something under your thighs to relax. Come to relaxation.
Show me the essence of love. Show me the essence of pure
Gently come out of relaxation. Softly caress each finger and turn against your thumb with a delicate caress. And give yourself in your own time a very lovely stretch. When you're ready, you might want to caress over your face and give yourself a hug and roll over into a fetal position. And then slowly to come back for meditation. If you come and make yourself comfortable in a meditative position, you could sit on a cushion, on a blanket. We're going to be meditating for 10 minutes. Might want to cover your shoulders, cover your feet. And we started learning the Shambavi mudra, looking in and up to the center of your forehead. So if your eyes are open, you're kind of looking at your eyebrows. With the eyes closed, you're really looking right into your third eye point, or the Khechari of Ajna chakra. Then Khechari mudra is the tongue rolling up and curl it back towards the back of your throat. Now that's a little more intense for beginners. So if you like, a modified one is just putting your tongue right onto the palate, like you making that sound. You really suck it up onto the palate, from the teeth to the hard palate up, right, and suck it up into the soft palate as well. And really relaxes the whole jaw. And the next is the 3 bandhas. This might be a little bit much to add in, so it's also one of those that you can progressively add more. And when you feel that it's adding too much and it's distracting from your focus, then don't add it. Then just continue where you are. The base is Ujjayi breathing, and as simple as that, Ujjayi breathing. And the 3 bandhas, we're going to breathe and lift. So the Mula Bandha is your Kegel exercise, where you squeeze the pelvic floor muscles lifting, and it comes right up just below your navel. You'll feel that contraction. Then the rib cage, you tuck your ribs, or the tummy comes underneath. That's Uddiyana Bandha. And Jalandhara Bandha is you're pulling your chin back and down, so you're creating a lock in your throat, but the neck and the shoulders are still relaxed. You've got the bandhas in the front. And so it's not a tense thing, it's a feeling, it's a squeeze. So a nice feeling is if you just go hug something very big, then you'll feel that tension coming there. Then you can add, so it's kind of like, sometimes brings the whole shoulder, so you open the shoulders and pull your head back, but you got that soft tension, if I can call it that, soft tension in the center line, and that's the 3 bandhas, Tetrabandha. Okay, so I'll lead you through. The mantra we're going to use is So Hum, or if you prefer English, I am. Cool, I'll lead you through what to do. Start by sitting comfortably, relax your body, hands wherever you like, on your thighs, on your knees, in your lap. Close your eyes. Drop the sit bones down into the earth. Relax, as if you're sitting up against the wall. Soften the mouth, soften the jaw, soften the eyes. Bringing yourself into a being state, not a doing, just a being. Let your breathing start with Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath is you close the back of your throat slightly and it creates a hissing sound. You can listen and let that become your focus, the sound of your breath. Now add in the Khechari mudra. Put the tongue on the roof of the mouth. We add the bandhas. Tetrabandha. Take a normal inhalation. And on the exhalation, feel the hug to the central channel. And you can release it or maintain the bandhas on the inhalation. On the exhalation, feel the bandhas. Let the awareness go to base, stomach, throat. Elongate your exhalation. So that you can watch the turnaround from exhale to inhale. That become very subtle. Now, add Shambavi mudra, looking in and up to the center of your forehead. As you go down into the bandhas, you're looking in and up to the center of your forehead. Now we add the mantra. The mantra Soham is translated to I am that. So it's the reversal of the identification with the body, the mind, the emotions, this experience. but to recognize and remember the true self, the God essence, the best described as that. I am that. So we do the So Hum mantra. On the inhalation, mentally repeat So. And on the exhalation, hum. So, hum. If you prefer to do this in English, as Jesus taught it in the Essene teachings, the teachings of I am. So breathe I on the inhalation, am on the exhalation. Now keep doing all those, but delete the abundance. Let your torso completely relax with the Ujjayi breath. You can even hold the Kumbhaka breath retention after your exhalation if you like now. The most important aspect is keeping Shambavi mudra, looking in the center of your forehead. Next we let go of the mantra again. Just the Ujjayi breath, the tongue on the roof, the eyes to the forehead, and breath retention after the exhalation. Now release the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Soften the jawbone completely. Relax. Eyes are in and up. Listen to the Ujjayi breath. You're looking in and up into the center of your forehead, Shambavi mudra. And now let go of the Ujjayi breath. Let it become a natural open throat. And your eyes are in and up to the third eye. You might notice as you keep your focus in the center of your forehead, there will be times that you're hardly breathing at all. into a state of choiceless awareness. And now we finish again with 3 arms. Join me if you like, or mentally repeat it in your mind and in your soles of your body. Inhale deeply. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Hari Om Tat.